Hello fellow insurgents and welcome to today's Hero Spotlight. We will be looking at Tychus, a ranged assassin from the StarCraft franchise. This spotlight will be focusing on Tychus's Q and how to make that more powerful.
Hell, it's about damn time.
We find ourselves on the tomb of the Spider Queen today. For our first talent, we are going to be picking up armor-piercing rounds, bonus damage to main target, but first let's look at the teams. We have Malfurion, Anubarak, Murky, Tychus, and Falstad, Kerrigan, Nova, Kalphas, Uther, and Tychus for the enemy team. Oof, well, their team is a support and 4 assassins, and we kind of have... And we actually do have a balance time. We have 2 assassins, a tank, a Murky, so a specialist, and a support. So this will go pretty well. Shoot, anyways. Gonna be going in the mid lane right now with Falstad. Gonna try to position myself in the bush right now just so I can see everyone. As you can see, me and Falstad have sight if they try to pass through. This build is going to be focused mainly on Tychus's Q, because that's his main source of damage besides his auto attacks. But Tychus is kind of a weird hero actually because of his passive, which is minigun. And as you can see, Tychus is holding a minigun. His auto attacks, that's overkill. That's his Q. That's his Q right there. But his auto attacks are extremely fast like that. When the minigun is wound up, as you can see, it's just constantly firing. It does deal less damage. It's not doing like 400 attack like a butcher or anything, but it's doing well. Gonna spaz out my camera there. So that's new with Tychus. His auto attacks are completely not original from anyone else. His W is a frag grenade. See if I can show that out soon. But gonna use overkill there to hit all of those spiders. What it does is we fire in a cone on a main target, but that's what we picked up for our first talent, was armor piercing rounds that on the main target we are dealing bonus damage to them. I'm gonna run into the enemy Kerrigan here. For some reason she doesn't pursue me. That would have been an easy kill. Bad positioning on my part. But now Uther's in a bad position because I'm gonna gank him with a Anubarak and Falstad coming. Gonna get stunned. I'm gonna whip out frag grenade right there. You throw it out in a circle, it'll knock anyone back. That's pretty good. I'm gonna use my E to get out of there, which is a small dash to a location, and it instantly winds up our minigun, making our attack speed the fastest it can be at the time. On the Tomb of the Spider Queen map, we're trying to get as many spider buds as we can, and that's what we're doing. But Kerrigan and Nova here are trying to kill us with a good heal from Uther coming in there to save Kerrigan. We will not get the kill on her. I walk back to a Nova right here, make sure he gets out of there safely because they do have a Nova. Gonna just deal some damage to the enemy team here. Overkill does get stunned out. If you get stunned, it will cancel. As you can see there, Uther uses hammer to stun out. Falstad gonna try to gank Uther here, but he's gonna miss his Q. So he does not get the slow, but that's okay. For our level 4 talent, we pick up Overkill, slows... Overkill's range is increased. Spray and pray. This will make us at a better position in team fights, or in fights in general, when we use our overkill on someone. The range is increased, therefore we can be at a safer distance away. Gonna get jumped on by Kerrigan there, surprisingly, with Envenom will take me down. Good job by the enemy team there. I probably should have backed, I was low. Taking a look at the stats, I have the most hero damage, which is really good. You should probably have the most hero damage and the most siege if you can. But we do have a Murky, so that's going to be hard to do. Malfurion doesn't want Kale to turn in because he does have a lot of gems. I would agree with him. Or heads up. Yep. Gonna just deal some damage to the wave and Uther there. That's why Overkill is such a good ability, especially in teamfights, because you can hit all 5 members for insane amounts of damage late game. We're gonna see Nova here with a little blurry. I don't know if she shows her face or not, but could have dealt some free damage. We have 23 out of 50 spiders. I'm going to try to turn in 5, but as I see Falstad getting jumped on by Nova and Uther.
Takes.
Kalthas over here trying to turn in, which is what we're trying to stop doing. Gonna hit some lag. I'm gonna ping for assistance so that Kalthas cannot turn in, but Kalthas lets me be and lets me turn in. Go in this bush. Maybe Kalthas would walk in and think it'd be okay, but he just goes and retreats bottom lane. There's a fight coming out against Uther at the top turn in. I'm gonna just get that regen globe down there, some more spider butts, because I see that they're doing just fine up there by themselves. For level 7 talent, we're gonna pick up first aid. It's an active heal over time. We have to activate it, that's what I meant by that. That didn't make much sense. Gonna help us survive more in team fights, because we are pretty squishy. Here, I decided to turn in instead of killing Kalthas. One, we might not have killed Kalthas. And now we only need 5 to turn in. And Malfurion looks like he's got that. Oh, Nova's going to interrupt, as we can see on the mini-map here, while I take down this tower. Uther and Tychus over here. Speaking of Nova, she will be going down in that fight. I'm going to fight this Tychus, because I know I popped overkill first, so I will have the upper hand in this combat. And I get out of there. I'm going to see his build's a little different than mine. He took a different talent for his passive minigun, which allows him to attack faster, which isn't necessary on Tychus. You're attacking fast enough. You really should take the first aid, because now I can push down these towers. I do stumble into the Nova there, who snipes me and forces me to retreat, but that's okay. Our spider queens have been released and are pushing the lanes. Tychus is all about positioning, in my opinion. You want to be in the best position in a team fight. Otherwise, you are going to blow up or not deal enough significant damage to the enemy team. I'm being there just to let them know that Kerrigan is low, even though everyone apparently can see Kerrigan is low. So she will get out of there just fine. Excuse me. I'm going to come middle here to help take down this mini-wave in the keep with our spider. For our level 10 heroic talent, we're going to be picking up Commander Odin. This puts us in a Odin from StarCraft, where we fire missiles and fire. We fire a line of fire as one of our abilities. And we keep the dash, though. Our auto attacks become base, as we can see here. I'm going to throw out our missiles and the fire there. Like I was saying, our auto attacks now are like normal, but they do a lot more damage. I'm going to try to take down this tower by myself. I do find Nova and Tychus there. Gonna take it down. Now I'm forced to retreat. My team's gonna back me up here. I accidentally walk in on Tychus, so he will take me down, but my team backed me up very well. So that was a stupid mistake by me, but that's okay. Murky gonna get shot point blank and drop all of his gems, unfortunately. We are a level 2 levels ahead of them, actually. They will be picking up their heroics soon, but if we could fight soon, that would be good. Oh no. Rooky's egg has been destroyed. So we do have the most siege damage right now, but we saw Kalthas was actually beating me in siege damage. And over here, going to show our face under the tower and the keep to try to triple tap a Murky, who can just bubble out, and he does that. So we get a free kill on over here. We should definitely fight. Get there when we're down. That drill you can see is shooting me in the back is Tychus' other heroic ability, which is far lesser than this one. As I can see, Kalthas and Tychus are low, so I'm going to throw myself into the team here, which actually isn't the best idea for me, but it really benefited our team. Popping first aid will keep me alive and force Kerrigan to pursue me. It was a 2-for-1. I think that was definitely my best decision in that fight. Hopefully my team can get out of there. I see Nova out in the corner, stealthy and blurry, so I'm going to ping for retreat just so my team can get out of there. I think she goes down here, but I can see on the minimap she showed her face and killed our Nubarak. So maybe if I was there, he will drop all of his gems, unfortunately. Enemy web weavers have been released. Malfurion's down there, trying to take care of it as much as he can, but he is just Malfurion, so that's not going so well. He does end up getting it down with the help of minions in the keep. So now that will reset the objective for the map. We're going to be picking up Lead Rain for our level 13 talent. That allows our Overkill, which is our Q, to slow targets, which is a necessity for Tychus. He really needs that talent on him to pursue targets and slow down the entire enemy team because it is an AoE. I'm going to ping down that we need to help Malfurion so that their team does not take him down in the keep. Murky's just going to jump in there with an Octa grab on Kerrigan. Of course, me and Malfurion do not help him because we would be dead at this time. I was going to triple tap. I'm going to dash behind Malfurion to block it. Nubrak gets up a good knock up on everyone. I'm going to blast away here with my Odin. That laser drill is taking me down quite quickly, but my first aid will heal me back up for the fight. We got a 2 for 0 in that. There's Tychus falling. I see Uther and Kalphas here. Just kind of hanging out, thinking maybe they can kill me. Nubrak says boss. None of us respond to him because we absolutely want our web weavers to descend. If we didn't know, our web weavers, when they spawn, enemy or friendly, will take away all of the merc camps, including the boss. So if you want to get any merc camps before you get the gems, you're gonna have to do it before you get the gems. Into one blast there, doing not too much because he missed. I'm gonna take down Uther there. I see the Phoenix shooting out. I really don't want to be in that as I'm standing on the very edge of it, taking down a tower, taking unnecessary damage. Uther gonna fall there for no one. That's a good trade. We are currently about 2 levels ahead of the enemy team. Soon to be 3. Pinging, I'm on my way to help Murky here. And as you can see, I position myself perfectly over this wall so that Kerrigan cannot hit me, but I am doing massive amounts of damage over time to her. So that was good positioning by me. Like I said before, Tychus is about positioning, so he is not the easiest assassin to play, and he's also kind of funky, in meanings of his basic attacks are odd. But I do think he's viable in the current meta if you can position well with him. As you can see there, I clicked on the minimap instead of walking down, and that allowed me to be delayed for the fight, but that's okay. A good Divine Shield will protect Uther there for a bit, but I'm going to just do tons of damage as to Uther there. Gonna just knock them, well, not knock them, zone them back. For the base, we're gonna take down Nova there. Good job by our team. We will be picking up Stone Skin for our level 16 talent. We activate it to give us a shield based off of our maximum health. That's good. Oh, Uther thinks he can slow me with his little shrink ray there, well so can I. That was actually kind of a little glitch, I would say. Maybe not, maybe it was just a centimeter off. My frag grenade will not knock back Uther there, unfortunately. I'm gonna take down this keep. And Malfurion's gonna keep me alive. But a good chain bomb is gonna hit everybody. Here by Kalphas. Oof. Massive amount of burst damage they have with 4 assassins on their team, but it's a lack of survivability. Uther doing a very good job of keeping up his squishies, for the most part anyways. I'm here because I see Kalphas and Uther are very low. I don't know if that was a misclick or maybe he meant to do it, but Uther Divine Shields himself and lets Kalphas fall. So we take down Kalphas and Tychus there. So I make the mistake of thinking that Uther and Nova are the only ones alive, and I immediately regret that decision because I see Kerrigan coming over here to wreck me. So I will drop 20 gems, but Marky will get those gems and then not make it out safely because he will lose them all. And then his egg will be destroyed and he will get a full death timer. I apologize to Nubrak's being a good sport about it. Falstad said, Murky, he can't believe he went back in. He had so many gems. Well, he only had so many gems because he went back in and picked up all of mine. So, here I was going to say we've all made some decisions that were poor, but I decided not to because it's just negative feedback from the team. We don't really need it. Try to keep up the morale more. Enemy team bursting down our waves. As you can see, Kalphas blowing everything up to try to get some XP. And they will do that. We now have only 1 level lead. which is very good. They will get their level 16 talents, making them more strong. We have the most hero damage on the team. That's good. That's good. A good Hinterland Blast there will hit Nova, but not kill her. So she will have to retreat, or Uther will have to heal her up. Uther does heal her up, and she does burst damage to me. That's okay. She will get out of there. For now. Looks like a fight breaking out. Tychus is rounding the corner, bursting me down with Dragon Laser Drill with the help of Kelphas. I see Kerrigan here engaging on me, but the help of Malfurion and myself will keep us alive. I get pulled in by Kerrigan, and a great Divine Shield by Uther will keep her alive. He'd kill me. And Ubrex trying her best to get him down with Malfurion. Falstad rounding the corners here, try to hit him. Missing his hammer again. He's missed that a couple times, but that's okay. That probably isn't the real Nova, guys. I now have the most siege damage, but Falstad is beating me in hero damage by 5,000, which is good for him. Me and Murky actually pretty tired. Yeah, actually, Murky just beat me in siege damage. We've died a few too many times so far. A couple of them have been stupid. I know at least one of them has actually been beneficial for my team, but 5 deaths is it's a lot. Their Tychus has 7, which is just really bad, but you really want to have as least death as possible with anybody, but especially as an assassin, because you want to have your damage out there all the time. Murky down there with Malfurion getting that siege camp. Good for them. Gonna walk my way up to the mid lane, collect some of these spider gems, and I smell a team fight brewing. So I actually try to pop out in here, but I realize it's on cooldown. So I just throw out my frag grenade and hope for the best. I see Kelphas really low, so I dash in and take him down. I get shrink raid, so my damage is now low, but Kerrigan gets caught in the roots of Malfurion, and she will be taken down? Yes. And now I have my Odin, and I am bursting down the enemy Uther. Tychus is now retreating, but he turns towards me for some reason, but Uther's ghost form will keep him alive with his heals. A 3-for-1 trade, I think that was very good. And the enemy Nova is actually going to turn in gems for them. So good her being all stealthy. And they will get the Web Weavers. Tychus down in the bottom lane. Enemy Tychus, I'm Tychus. Destroying that siege camp we got. And I'm going to stay mid here and just burst down this Web Weaver. As you can see, it melts down when we have a Murky, Falstad, and Tychus on it. For level 20 talent, we will pick up a big red button. Odin lasts longer, and now when we fire our missiles, a giant missile's gonna... Oh, wait. Yeah, a giant missile now is gonna come down. Sounded weird when I said missiles, but they've been little rockets, and now it's just a big missile that comes down from the sky and nukes them for some insane damage. Their Nova needs to stop triple tapping Murky, because it's getting her killed. Team fights coming out here. A good Hinterland Blast is going to hit 2 members of the enemy team. I'm going to use my overkill here to slow down Uther and make it very difficult for him to get out, but with a good Phoenix by Kelphas zoning us out and a good Divine Shield blocking any damage from hitting Uther. Just doing some damage to Kerrigan there. Also now switching to the wall. I'm going to try to take down this keep, but I soon regret that decision by dashing away when I see Kelphas Flame Strike hitting me. Kelphas going over some recent changes with his level 16 talent. Being a Kelphas player myself, that was a big change, but I still think he is very good in this meta. He just needs his build to be tweaked a bit, so I'll actually be putting up a build next week showcasing that, because he is my favorite hero. Taking this Mercamp with a Nubarak, I am starting to second guess this decision when I see the enemy team disappear into the brush. We now need to change, but I see the team coming in to help, so I Odin up and they all hit Nova and run away. So I will get Shrink Raid and Flame Strike and stunned and eventually killed. There we go. That missile gonna do tons of damages though. To them. Fulstad and Malfurion gonna take down that Kerrigan with a laser to the back. Fulstad getting blown up by Killfos there, but Murky and Malf took down Nova. And Murky will fall with his one gem. But Evil Spawn. We now have the most siege damage, still getting beaten with hero damage by Fulstad by 5,000, so staying the same with that. Enemy team just hitting level 20. Taking a look at Tychus' build and Kalthus' build actually, because he has a lot of damage. Yeah, Tychus' build that he has isn't the best. This is the best build for Tychus by far, in my opinion. We only need 12 gems to turn in now. Hopefully we can do that. An auto drop by Murky. It's going to slap him, but Murky will bubble away from that. I thought he was going to die. So maybe he'll get away. Oh, he's still charging in strong with his head up. Oh, Murky. Hopefully he will turn in. We actually only need Falstad to turn in. Because he has 17 gems. That will give us our web weavers. And Kerrigan coming out of there really out of position. Gonna take half of her health points down. I panic and activate all of my defensive abilities there. Kind of a waste, but I thought that I was going to get bursted down by Nova there. A good Divine Shield and a good Bolt of the Storm by Kerrigan going to save her life. Tychus over here I see really low, but he gets healed up. Gonna just try to do more damage to the enemy team here, and there's a minion wave taking down that Dragon Laser Drill really fast. See Triple Tap coming out on a Nubarak this time, but will be interrupted. A good missiles by me and a good follow-up by my team. Gonna take down Kel'Thas and Nova. Then I follow up on Tychus to try to kill him, but I just missed my flame laser fire thing. That's what I'm calling it, my flame laser fire thing. I'm gonna just slow down Kerrigan. She popped her ultimate, or heroic rather, which was kind of a waste. But what are you gonna do? Web Weaver's over here, going to take down this top keep with me, Murky, and Malfurion. Gonna take down that tower too. I know I can fight Kerrigan here. I won't kill her, I know, because Uther's there to heal her up and stun me. But I see the core being attacked by the two Web Weavers. Tychus is decently low. I tried to throw my frag grenade, but a good Divine Shield actually saves him. Uther's been on point with that. We will now win the game with the most hero damage and the most siege damage. I hope you guys enjoyed this match. I know I did playing Tychus. We did have 6 deaths, which is unfortunate, but we got the job done with our damages. We're going to take a look at our stats again. Just to see. Yeah, 23 kills, 6 deaths, 79,000 siege damage, 70 hero damage. That's okay. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. Check us out on the social media below. Follow us and like us on that. And I hope you guys have a great day. If you have any other suggestions, please say them.